Greetings senseless people and SurroundEdByFreaks, so welcome back to Pokemon 3D. I am in the good old Johto once again. I just love going back to Johto. It's my hometown. It's my hometown more than my real hometown is. I am in Violet City, and I was doing actually something particular, because if you look at my team, you will see a couple of changes, but they obviously are not permanent. After not losing in last episode, I wondered, alright, I always used my original Pokemon team that I chose in Pokemon Gold, when I didn't really know much about which Pokemon were available in Johto and when they were available, and therefore I ended up with a team quite weak against water. I asked myself if I would have to choose a Pokemon team from Johto right now, as if I was playing Pokemon Gold for the first time right now, this is probably how it would look like. Seal and then eventually Dugong instead of Kingler, even if they are quite interchangeable in my opinion, but Seal is also Ice type, so eventually would be useful. And Jumpluff, because it's probably the only Grass type Pokemon that from Johto that I like, instead of Sudowoodo that is absolutely useless. But back then obviously I couldn't know this, Sudowoodo seemed pretty strong, also Krabby was much easier to acquire because you can just fish in Olivine City and get it. Instead, to catch Seal, you would probably have to arrive to Mahogany Town, get Whirlpool HM, and then go catch it in the Whirl Islands. So it's not like I had really a choice. But I guess I want to train them. I just want to train them eventually off screen, because, I don't know, I feel like I want to try to have a team that grown-up me actually chose. But for now, obviously, since they are low level, it's time to bring back Sudowoodo and Kingler in my team. I am in Violet City because I have got some inside information that there is something to do in the Alph Ruins. Usually there is nothing really to do in the Alph Ruins in the original Pokemon games, apart from catching all the Unowns. That is not exactly the most exciting thing. But instead, here in Pokemon 3D looks like there is something particular, and I'm very curious about that. Pokemon 3D developer told me that it has something to do with the broken wall in the Savvy Islands, in the other Unown ruins. So the Unown ruins worked that you have few rooms with puzzles like this one. If you solve the puzzle, you are able to unlock new areas in these big rooms, and in these big rooms you can find eventually, after unlocking all the areas, all the Unowns. You catch all the Unowns and then you go here. The scientists that do absolutely nothing to get your prize that, if I remember correctly, is absolutely nothing useful. So, to understand what's new, maybe I could talk to the scientists. The ruins are about 1,500 years old, but it's not known why they were built, or by whom. By me, I am immortal and I am a god of this world. There are odd patterns drawn on the walls of the ruins. They are Unowns! You still didn't understand that? They must be the keys for unraveling the mystery of the ruins. Scientists in the Pokemon world are the most useless thing you could ever imagine. Professor Oak and Elm included. The strange Pokemon you saw in the ruins, they appear to be very much like the drawings on the walls there. That must mean that there are many kinds of them. Oh really? You don't say. You're playing Pong, I see. I can play as well. If you try to listen to the radio in the Alph Ruins, you will have the scariest experience of your childhood in any video game. It's actually suggested by someone at the radio tower. But, you know, when you're young and you actually try to use the radio here in the Alph Ruins and you start hearing this. Literally, you do that in the night, you hear that noise in the night, your blood turns to ice. I would say to start with the first puzzle. I don't know though if it's the same puzzle as in Pokemon Gold. Oh. Can I interact with anything? It's a replica of ancient Pokemon. That really doesn't help me, does it? Back then there used to be a panel here, and you would have to complete a puzzle to move pieces to actually form the image of a Pokemon. I seem to remember there were 4 puzzles, and one was Omastar, no, Omanite, then Kabuto, I think Aerodactyl and Hoo-Hoo, something like that. Oh! Oh, wait a second, I can pass through. Oh. Oh no, oh no, I don't know how to read this. Okay, I can make this out, but you have to consider that I'm slightly dyslexic, and I have quite some trouble reading cursive, so I have trouble reading this, especially because it's in another language. So even if I miss one letter of one word, it's hard for me to, you know, guess the right word. What letter is the third one? The Gaern. The Gaern. Gavern. Goanzed. What? The cavern? Oh, yes, that must be cavern. Koanzed. Okay. So the first one is a C, then it's a O, Koan, I think that's a Z, then a E, and then a D, Koanzed. No, wait, no, the second one is an H, because at the beginning it's the V, so Chanzed. Changed, it must be a G, the third to last one. So the cavern changed. Well, it took me quite a while to understand that. Oh, I got ported into the big room that I showed you. Yes, in the original Pokemon games, you actually had to solve the puzzle, and then a hole would appear and you would fall down into the big room. Yes, okay. I wonder why I didn't do this when I first arrived to the Alph Ruins. Maybe it wasn't implemented back then, because, I mean, I played it, like, what, 2 years ago? Or maybe I just missed it, because I didn't realize you could pass through that wall to go solve the puzzle. Quagsire? I actually considered getting Quagsire instead of Seal. It's another very strong Pokemon, very useful. The music bugged? Good job, Quagsire. Here I am back. With my Typhlosion we are ready to face the second puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but... The cavern changed. Okay, so you just have to click on it, basically. And you get ported over here. Alright, at least it's easy and fast. Well. Now, 2 of them are missing. And, if I remember correctly, they should be here? One of them is the exit of a cavern. That should be, if I remember correctly, Union Cave, near Azalea Town. Okay, 2 out of 4 are gone. At this point, how about we fly to Azalea Town, because it's much easier to arrive to the other 2 rooms from Azalea. Here I am. Since I'm here, why not do the thing that I was supposed to do? I absolutely don't remember how it's called. Ilex Forest, that's right. In the Sevi Islands, the Colben Tower, I was gently given by the Gengar, the boss Gengar, a Pikachu-colored Pichu. Oh wow, so nice of you, thank you very much. And I was told that it has something to do with the Ilex Forest. So how about I put Sandrush here for a little bit and go check if there is anything particular with this Pichu over here. Let's bring the Pichu out. Oh, it's level 50 even, it's not like that. Wait a second, it has Fly? What? What? Since when can Pichu no Fly? What attacks do you have? Voltaical, Surf, Fly, and Iron Tail. Alright, now, if you were wondering why Doduo or a Dodrio can learn Fly, reveal your secrets to me, Pichu. Pichu is so happy it started dancing. I'm glad you are. Alright, let's go to the Ilex Forest. Wait a second though, I don't want the music to bug again. Therefore, I am going to use a Repel. I mean, the Ilex Forest is said to be the hideout, or well, the home of Celebi, legendary Pokemon that is so cool. One of my favorite legendary Pokemon. But I dubbed it so easy to actually get Pichu. Pichu is gazing restlessly at the building. Maybe I have to go to the shrine over here. It could be a solution. I just know that I checked the Pokemon 3D forum to see if there was a way to catch Celebi, because obviously not all Pokemon are in the game, and the answer was yes, there is a way, but it's very difficult. So I don't think this is the way, or at least not now. It is an old shrine. Something seems wrong. Oh no. Maybe you should come back with less Pokemon, no? Interesting. So you want me to put another one of my Pokemon out of my team? Okay, I will do it. This will weaken my team quite a lot. At this point, Sudowoodo, you go in timeout as well. And now let's see what will happen. I'm so curious.
A few moments later.
It is an old shrine. Oh! What? It's a Pichu! Another one? One of its ears is spiky! Oh, old man. Hey! Don't give me so much confidence. I like this music. This is the music of when there is that other old man in Cherry Grove that shows you around, right? Be careful around that shrine. People are said to go missing after messing around here. Some suspect a Pokemon is behind all of this. Ah, this must be the spiky ear Pichu that wanders through the forest. Since when? But it seems so unusually full of energy. Ah, he likes me. Oh, it seems like it was friends with your Pokemon in days gone by. Oh, never mind. It doesn't like me. It likes the other Pichu. It must be very happy to finally reunite with him. Now it wants to join your party. Give it a chance. I guess. I mean, I don't really have much use of a Pichu, but if it allows me to reach a bigger goal... Here it is, young trainer. I'll give you this Pokeball from my olden days. A Pokeball? Don't worry, it's still in good condition. Spiky Ear Pichu has joined your party. Oh, okay. At least I will recognize you, because you have different sprite. But well, the other Pichu is male, so... Being friends with it should make it happy. Take good care of it. Alright. I don't trust you, old man. Where do you come from, where do you go, and who the hell are you? So I have level 50 Pichu, male Pichu, and level 50 spiky-eared female Pichu. That is interesting, but what should I do with it? It is an old shrine. Let me bring out the spiky-eared Pichu. Pichu is steadily poking at the ground. Okay, they don't really have any reaction to that. At this point, I don't really have any use so far for these Pichus. Oh, even the sprite is different. It has the spiky-eared sprite. That's adorable. That's so cute. But since now I have to go to Unown Cave and I think face some trainers. I don't think I defeated them back then. I will put them here in the box and bring back Sandslash and Sudowoodo. Let's bring out Sudowoodo, considering that it's the lowest level, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Hello, Slowpoke! I almost forgot that here it always rains. Just like in Pokemon Heart Gold. A mysterious cry echoed up from the depths. I wonder what it could be. I know what that is! I might go there now. Geodude, no, it's not you, Geodude. I didn't realize that today it's Friday. And it's the day in which you can actually catch a particular Pokémon in this cave. But probably I would have to face more trainers, but well, since I'm here... Hello? Did I already face you, or... Oh, I didn't. Who's there? Leave me and my Pokémon alone! Well, you attacked me, Pokemaniac Andrew. It's a Cubone! I mean, what? A Marowak. Can't even recognize my favorite Pokémon. Oh, I should have faced these people earlier. But well... Bye, Marowak, let's be done with them quickly then. The other Marowak is gone, and you're defeated. Easy. Go away. Wow! So rude. Just me and my Pokémon. I'm delirious with joy. Okay, I ain't going the hell away from you. What in the world are you? I came all the way here to conduct my Pokémon research. I just said that I wanted to preserve the music, but of course not. Let me demonstrate my findings in a real battle. Calvin. Kangaskhan. I guess a feint attack will be good enough. I swear, Sudowoodo, if a feint attack is not good enough, yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Don't tempt me to bring level 30 Jumpluff in my team already, instead of a level 77 Sudowoodo. Alright, yeah, you hear the cry? What's behind here? Uh-huh. Well, at least I will put some stuff in my inventory. Elixir, you are here. You don't even look at me, but I will just battle you and destroy you. I'm in training. Care for a round? Sure, Gwen. Aw, it's an Eevee. I don't want to defeat Eevee. It's too adorable. Rock Smash. Let me guess, you have evolutions after this one. Sorry, Eevee. It's one of the cutest Pokemon in the world. Jolteon. So let's go for a Rock Slide. Vaporeon. Well, Flareon. And the next one will be for sure Vaporeon. This is the way to win with Sudowoodo. Facing Pokemon 50 levels lower than you. There we are with Vaporeon. There we go. Ah, no, you're too good for me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really should have faced you people earlier. The little schmuck over here trying to hide. As if you can hide from the Overlord. The all-seeing Overlord. There are two kinds of people. Those who have style and those who don't. I know, right, Tiffany? Karen told me that I have plenty of style, girl. What kind of person are you? Just you guess. Well, if you have to judge by my Sudowoodo, I don't think you can judge positively. But well, let me guess. You have Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Knew it. I know Pokemon Gold. I'm sorry. I know Pokemon Gold very well. Then I forget the type of Kangaskhan, but still I know it very well. If they will ever introduce the third generation region Hoenn in this game, now that would be a region that I remember very little about. You've got dazzling style! Thank you, girl. I know that. Let me get a Hyper Potion. I have to face you, and then I can go find the unique Pokemon. The second unique Pokemon. Well, yeah, there is Red Gyarados, but that's not really a unique Pokemon, is it? If the Pokemon I liked were there, I'd go anywhere. That's what a real trainer does. What are you talking about, Emma? I don't understand you. Poliwhirl. You like Poliwhirl. It's one of the Pokemon that I never really liked. Feint Attack. And here we go. I'd rather pet my babies than this. Okay, go home then. And the Pokemon that appears only on Friday in Union Cave is none other than Lapras. Let me just restart the game. I will honor Lapras with proper music. I've never been a huge fan of Lapras, really. But here we go. I wonder though, what level must you be? 40? Do you arrive to 40? I don't think I have anything that can weaken you and not KO you, which is rather bad. Can try to paralyze you, That's about it, really. Let's go! I will try to catch it just because it's a unique Pokemon. If you mess this up, you won't ever be able to catch Lapras. Oh, level 20? I should have brought my Jumpla for my Seal. Thunder Wave and then... What? How is level 20 Lapras faster than my Ampharos? Maybe that attack attacks first? Alright. Let's go with a Great Ball. What can I tell you? Come on, Lapras, I have plenty to do in this episode. Now, let's not waste time. Good job! This was a good Lapras. It's probably one of the very few Pokemon that is supposed to, you know, be useful for surf. It's really the perfect Pokemon to surf on. Well, not to surf, to literally surf on, but to use surf with, let's say. And Kingler is probably one of the least. Being dragged underwater by a giant crab is not exactly pleasurable, but well, you get used to it. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I can easily go down here. That I actually explored the first time that I visited the Union Cave, but since I didn't have surf, I wasn't actually able to go to this side, which contains the exits that will bring us to the last two puzzles. Well, not really puzzles in this case, but the last two rooms to unlock all the Unowns and all the areas of the big room. Okay, you're an adventurer. Well, you probably still have low-level Pokemon, so let's go with Sudowoodo. What do you know? A visitor! Hi, Carol Leonard. A Geodude. Yes, level 23. Not a problem for my Sudowoodo. Never thought I would actually say that sentence. Come on, you're just fodders. Just let's move on. I have plenty to do. Fate attack and matchup. Begone, thought. There we go. You're a feisty one. I don't even know what feisty means, really, but there should be another one, yes. Another one. Face me. It's been a while since I last saw another person. Well, there is another person right behind that corner I just came from. Don't be shy. Let's battle. I don't trust hikers at all. Then again, they usually have weak Pokemon, so you can easily defeat them. Let's go with another Rock Smash. I have to unveil the secret of the Unowns. I have no time for you. And I really wonder if I will be able to unlock the secret here in the Alph Ruins. Probably I will have to go back to the Seven Island, to those ruins, and solve the puzzle of that missing piece of the wall. And I'm so curious to know what is that it hides. Maybe a legendary? Who knows what? What legendary is connected to Unowns, really? I don't remember any legendary connected to Unowns. I've been lost for a long time. I don't mind it here, but I am so hungry. There is an exit right there, and another one right there. What's wrong with you? Well, I remember Entei. Entei was the co-protagonist, together with Unowns, of the third movie? I seem to remember the third movie. That was a great movie. Alright, here we have a Psychic. Well, actually, Sudowoodo has Feint Attack. This is a strange place. Girafarig. I like Girafarig. I didn't even catch Girafarig. But you know what's a Pokemon that is around this area? Smeargle. And I want Smeargle. Let me go catch Smeargle. Let me go get that nice painter. So, Nathan. You don't even say anything, huh? Sore loser. Cool, cool, cool. Here in this patch of grass, I seem to remember, there should be Smeargle and Natu. But I already caught Natu in the Sevi Islands, and here we are with Smeargle. I think it's the only place where you can find Smeargle. And the music bugged. Well, the only way, really, is to paralyze and then catch it. There is really nothing else that I can do. Good job, Smeargle. You learned Thunder Wave. I don't have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. Oh, really? Oh, really? Ha! Nice one. You learned one attack and it's absolutely useless. If you don't know how this works, basically Smeargle knows only Sketch and it's only one power point. Your Smeargle will permanently learn the last attack that was used on it. Listen. Listen. Ultra Ball. What? Come on. I love art. I have a great deal of respect for artists. Why don't you want to join my cause of conquering Kanto and Johto? You will be my official painter. You will paint all the battles that I will win. Let's go for a Premier Ball. I don't know. I mean, it looks more artistic than a normal Pokeball. Ah. Well, listen, Smeargle, I cannot stay here the whole day. I'll use the last Premier Ball with you. If you cooperate, okay, otherwise you can be gone, thought. Nice! I guess the threats actually work. He was stylish indeed, see? He only accepted to be caught with a Premier Ball. He's 58 kilograms. He's quite heavy for being 1.2 meters. Oh, he even has, what, a control panel on his back? But now that I think about it, if I solve this puzzle, I will be brought back to the Alph ruins. And then I will have to fly back to Azalea, re-enter the cave, redo all this path, but go in a different way at the last fork. That is annoying. Here I am back, there are some clouds in the sky, but nothing to worry about. The cavern changed. And here I am back in the Alph ruins. Great. Here I am back where I defeated the guy that is still lost, even if, you know, there are plenty of exits around him, but sure. You will keep being lost if you just look around without ever moving, but fine. Here there is a boulder to push. So I will be able to access the last puzzle room. Ah, here we are. The cavern changed. And, well, theoretically now, I should have completed all the puzzles. Is it already time to go back to the Savvy Islands to check if anything changed? I really hope that they don't want from me to go on and catch all the Unowns, all the forms of the Unowns. That would be ridiculous. Do you say anything different? No, you don't say anything different. You are still the usual NPCs. I actually meant that as an insult. You know, the NPC beam, but these are actually NPCs, so it's not much of an insult, is it? Let's try to explore this area over here to see if I can find anything. But of course, I'm going to use a rappel. Wait, but this is a closed room. How is it possible? Look, there is no way to go anywhere. It's a replica of an ancient Pokémon. If I click sometimes, it plays the cry of the Unown. But only in this area. Oh, I can pass through. Why is it like that? That's weird. So I suppose that this one is a way to go as well. It is. But maybe I should go in first view. Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa, that's so dark! What is this? The latest excavation? I can't see anything. Oh, whoa, oh my god, I almost got scared of Ampharos. I would really need flash. This is like an extremely small room with nothing in it. Look, it's such a small room. You can not go anywhere. Maybe I have to read what's written on the walls? Okay, so maybe this isn't the way to go. Alright, there is nothing on this end of the ruins, so maybe I have to go the other way. Oh, look! If you Go in first person. What? What are you doing here? You weren't here earlier. I passed by this place, but you weren't here. This place has a mystical quality to it. It feels sort of ethereal even. What? You're ethereal because you weren't here earlier. And these rooms are now free, but what if I... Now they are free. How is it that they are free? I unlocked them. This one isn't free though. Still blocked with a wall. And this is blocked with a wall again! This is very confusing. From one side it looks free, but if I look at them from the other side, it's blocked. That's weird. That's very trippy. I don't know if it's intended or not. And every time that I pass, I hear Unowns. See? I mean here. Yeah. Let's try to see what's on the other side of the ruins, at the other end. Aha! I've seen an old man walking down this way yesterday. He's still in this cave. Maybe he needs help. Well, go help him! What are you... Hikers are absolutely useless, are they? I am lost, but I'm not going to step anywhere. Just going to stay here, looking around. There is a grandpa in distress in these ruins. I'm not doing anything to help him. Alright. And here there is the entrance of another area. This is not part of Pokemon Gold or Hard Gold, by the way. This is 100% Pokemon 3D. And it's very interesting because finally we got something cool in the Alph ruins. Oh, there are actually 2 ways to go now. Alright, let's try to take a sneak peek. Well, this one is closed. But probably fakely closed. Let's try to go this way first. There's nothing. And I can go back this way. Oh, but this doesn't lead anywhere. Let me try to take a better look in third person. It's a replica of an ancient Pokemon. This music is very fitting for the Alph ruins, I must say. I'm clicking here to see if there is any secret passage, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe I still have to unlock one area. There is one more area to unlock in Pokemon 3D compared to Pokemon Gold. Oh, I can almost look on the other side over here. If I move the camera... Oh, wait, look! There is another room! There is another room on the other side of this wall. Look! That's clearly another room. So I must probably find a way to enter that room. Ah, how though? I'm afraid that I have to unlock something else. Yes, but every time that I pass through these kind of doors, you hear the Unowns? Is that a hint or something? Because, yeah, I hear it, but when I pass through the cave, I don't hear them anymore. Or maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. Maybe it's just that area, that part of the ruins is more silent. I don't think we have to decipher one of these walls. It would be a bit silly. Wait, what? Wait! No, wait. Where did I go? Where am I now? That door, that cave door, should be over here, more or less. I was literally wandering around. I wasn't even trying to solve... I mean, yes, I was trying to solve the puzzle, but... Where am I? But now I just exited from that... Okay, this is trippy. This is another one of those puzzles that don't really make sense in real life, or maybe they do, what do you know? You go through one door and you end up in a physically impossible place to be beyond that door. Okay, so I passed through here. What did I do to find myself in that weird room? Because if I go in this room, there is absolutely nothing, as we saw. If I go back, I simply go back. See? I came from there. What is that I did to find myself in that weird room? Here? Yes! Yes! Enter to the right and exit to the left. And now I am in this place with the cave entrance like on the covered walls instead of the ruined walls. And if I go through it, though, I just end up back here, back to the first cavern door. I understand it is quite complicated to understand if you're watching a video and not playing. So if I go through it, I am again in the only area which has two entrances. So if I enter the last room to the right and then exit from the left, I find myself in that room with the door over here, basically. What if I do the opposite? I enter from the left and exit from the right. Nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens. Okay. So the correct way to go is right and then exit to the left, right? I mean, correct? Yes, it is correct. But if I go there, I go back. So what if instead I go here? Aha! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That means I'm doing a good thing. That means I'm going forward. That Unown cry probably is telling me, good job, you are going the right way. So what if I go here? Yes! That's the old man! Old man, you're never going away from this room if you just stand in the middle doing nothing. You know that? I put my pseudo voodoo first in case he wants to battle. Because everybody's scared by mindless Pokemon like pseudo voodoo. Help! Help me! Oh, this is scary! I thought I was the only one doing the corrupt voice in this playthrough, but no, apparently it's also this... Help me! Who are you? An Unown that transformed, considering that in the third movie, the Unowns actually transformed into Entei, right? It wasn't the real Entei as far as I remember, it was fake Entei. Where am I going? This is scary. I am running away. Oh, these are other Unowns. It looked like they were sticks. No, they're actually all Unowns. All A. He's like, ah! Do I have to defeat all these Unowns? I think so. Well, what level could you be? Unown is Psychic type, right? Level 40, alright. I have faint attacks. Not a problem. Some training for my pseudo voodoo. I doubt that they will do much for my experience bar, but well. How are you an I or an exclamation point? I don't really know what Unown are you. If you looked like an A over here. Is the default sprite for Unowns, the A Unown. This one is N. Okay. There's different shapes of Unown. And the music bugged. Well, theoretically you're already free, you know that? Help me! But, Jesus Christ. You're useless, old man. Let's defeat all these Unowns then. I mean, they're level 40. I guess that the first time that you arrive in the Alph Ruins, well, your Pokemon are for sure much lower than level 40. Then again, you need to know Surf to be able to complete all the puzzles, so I think that 40 is quite, you know, challenging, at least. But for me now, you're all pathetic peasants. I guess I really missed this puzzle, but it's really nice that they added this kind of puzzle, because now there is something cool in the Alph Ruins. And I really wonder what's the connection with the ruins in the Savvy Islands. Don't mind me while my pseudo voodoo is decimating all these Unowns easily for once. By another Unown. 3 are left and I have 4 faint attacks, so that's good enough. You can even run away! Look! You can even run away! I clicked that for mistake. And the Unown will disappear. Alright then. That's cool. Well, let's defeat it, just to, you know, train out a little bit my pseudo voodoo, but... to make this Unown disappear, you're just like, hey, I battle you! Just kidding, I run away. Well, you're free! That wasn't really difficult, you could have done that by yourself. You saved me! Not really. Thank you very much! Take this, it will lead you to grand new adventures. Ancient Shard. Hey! 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 I knew it! I knew it! Thank you! He was an Unown. They can transform. They don't have transformation as an attack, but they can transform. See? I told you! You made me do all this road for nothing. Well, not for nothing, but why were other Unowns trying to, you know, hurt another Unown? Why? Well, I have some things to check in my inventory. Ancient Shard. A fragment of an instant structure. That's probably the missing piece of the wall. It seems like it could fit somewhere. Well, if you do first the Alph ruins, you have to go basically the entire game before arriving to the place where you can fit this. Yes, I'm sorry I didn't do it first. I should have done that, I know, but... Okay, do I have anything else? No. It seemed weird to me that that old man told me that he was giving me a Pokeball, an old Pokeball. I thought it was something special, like the GS Ball that is connected with Celebi and the Ilex Forest, maybe the Unowns, but well, I guess it was really only a Pokeball that I would use to contain that Pichu. Okay, let's go back. Let me go check if that woman... That old lady. Okay, the hiker is not an Unown, apparently. I saved that old man. Give me a prize. No, he still says the same thing. He will probably pass the rest of his life over here, because that's what hikers do. They don't do anything else, really. Where are you? Aha! You're still here. You're suspicious. How did I miss you earlier? You're very suspicious. It was a very nice touch. I really enjoyed this puzzle. And now... what do we have to do? Goldenrod City, get the train, go to Saffron City, then fly to Vermilion City. Well, first actually let's go heal. And then from Vermilion City we will get the ferry to go to the Sevi Islands. And at the Sevi Islands, the 7 Island, I seem to remember, we go to the end of it at the Tanobi Ruins? I seem to remember they were called. Here we are for probably the last time in the Sevi Islands. And beautiful adventures I lived in the Sevi Islands, and unknown adventures because they were not part of any game that I actually played. What do you think will there be in these ruins? What do you think it will happen when I will put the shard where it belongs, in the missing piece of the wall? Will a legendary appear? Because as I said, the only legendary that I can think of that is linked to the Unowns is Entei. But Entei is roaming in Johto, no way it's here. So what is going to happen? That is so cool. Here we are. There is a hole where a portion of the wall was broken off. The ancient fragment in the bag is responding to the hole. Put the fragment in the hole? Of course not. I'm just kidding. Of course, yes! I handed over the ancient shard. A ball drops behind you. Sudovudo, what did you do? Where? It's a golden ball. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that what I think it is? It's the GS ball! It is the GS ball! I love this! I'm on the right path! I'm on the right path. I don't know if I'm close to the end of the path, but I am on the right path. This is the GS ball. Let me check. Is that... No, yeah, it's not an actual ball that I can use. So it's probably here. Yes, GS ball. A mysterious Pokeball. Its purpose is unknown. That is what you think. That is what you think. I can't wait, but I have to decide when is that I will take care of the GS ball. The GS ball is in the anime, I remember. It was held by Ash when he was roaming around the Orange Islands with Misty and the painter, the human Smeargle. But then he had to bring it to either Professor Elm or Oak, one of the scammers, but he never really did it, or they never did anything about it. But it is linked to Celebi and the Ilex Forest. So, yep. I will talk to you about this another time, not in the next episodes because I have other things to do. But thanks for watching, and I am so curious to see what will happen. The Savvy Islands adventures, I think, will finish here, but more adventures will come in the next episodes, more unknown adventures. So, hope you liked it, and SurroundEdByFreaks. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!